Hi everyone and warm welcome to another wonderful video of the credit card life. My name is Amit and with the help of this video I'm going to talk about one of the most important credit cards which I blindly recommend from the house of American Express to each and everybody, and God knows how many applications, how many referrals I've given through the help of my subscribers and my own referrals, and people have successfully and happily taken American Express Platinum Travel Credit Card. Now this is the card I am talking about. I am a member from 2023, so it's been almost 2 years for me, and I want to talk about the overall experience of mine and why I often call this card a Paisa Vasool card. Now do remember, this is the most detailed video I have made up till now on American Express Platinum Travel Card, and I'm going to tell you about the bonus, the milestones, the joining, the offer, the point redemption, the best possible, and why this should be called as a Paisa Vasool card in my book. So if you buy so-called American Express Platinum Travel Card, which you should do with the help of anybody's referral. If you have a mom and dad, please use their referral. In case if you don't have, then you can use my subscribers referral list in the description to get yourself 2,000 to 4,000 extra MR points and more offer value back compared to getting zero value back when you apply directly. Now, so when you get this card, the overall joining fees you pay is close to 5,000 plus taxes, and the same is applicable for 5,000 plus taxes when you renew a card. Now the basic question everybody has for me is, Amit, can we waive this particular fees off? Yes, you can do that. The options are of two different types. Number one, go for a maximum spending and ask for complete redemption. Option number two, spend close to 3 to 4 lakhs within 60 days and see if they are able to let your fee waived off. If not, they'll give you almost 10 to 15,000 of MR points, which has happened in real time situation. Now, the biggest thing which I want to talk about with this card is a misconception about what travel credit card is. It is not a travel credit card. It's a milestone credit card from the house of American Express. So clear your mind when you go for travel. It is not a travel, it's a milestone credit card. The name is just for the namesake. So let's begin some of the features, some of the milestones, what you get. I've got some notes, so let me talk to you step by step. So when you get this particular card and when you get enrolled, if you're going through a referral, you get 12,000 MR points. On an average, if you go with the other one, you only get 10,000 MR points, and these MR points are going to come to you when you pay the fees of joining. All right, so that's one of the important stages you have under the referral point. When it comes to the milestones, which is the highlight of this particular card, so if you spend 1.9 lakh rupees in a fiscal year, you get 15,000 reward points from the house of American Express and 3,800 points normal for spending. If you move ahead, if you spend 4 lakhs, you get 25,000 MR points and then 4,200 normal point along with that. And when you accumulate all these points and spending, and let's say if you go 4 lakhs, you get a 10,000 Taj voucher, and you also get all in all close to 40,000 reward points. And if you include the normal and the overall reward points, you have 48,000 MR points, which is as good as 24,000 MRP for a Taj hotel voucher in India. Isn't that a Paisa Vasool? That's point number one. You also have 10,000 Taj voucher, which is given to you as a complimentary gift for completing 4 lakhs spent in a particular year. Another misconception people have and they want to close this card is that, Amit, I've used 4 lakhs, now this card is good for nothing. Hang on, it's a big mistake. The same process, the same benefits are going to get revived next year when you get started within the card of Platinum Travel. So don't make that mistake. Okay, let's talk about some of the important rewards redemption. With this card, you can get Flipkart vouchers up to 35 paisa compared to 0.25 paisa, which is normal redemption against credit card statement. So Platinum Travel collection is one of those collections where you get 35 to 40 paisa max Flipkart voucher, whereas a normal is 0.25 paisa. If you go for a Taj voucher, the value is 0.50, whereas if you go for Marriott Bonvoy transfer, the value is almost 1:1. So it's a very sensible deal in terms of reward redemption for Taj, Bonvoy and Flipkart voucher. Let's talk about some of the other benefits. Now, if you spend, for example, let's say these many points, let's say 4 lakhs and above, the important things which you all need to understand is this. If you want to convert or transfer the airlines, so-called under hotel royalty programs, this is the way it comes. Asia Miles, if you give 800 points, you get 400 Asia Miles. Club Vistara, if you get 900 points, you get 300 Club Vistara points. Emirates, if you give 800, you get 400. Etihad, if you give 1600, you get 800. And if you go for Hilton Honors, you give 1,000, you get 900. Marriott Bonvoy 100 is 200, and Qatar Privilege would be 500 to 250 EOS. Singapore Krish Flyer 800 points to 400 Krish Flyer miles, whereas Virgin Atlantic will give you 0.50 paisa, which means 800 points is as good as 400 Virgin points. Now with this card, you also have 2 complimentary lounge access. Do remember, international lounges are barred, and you do not allow to exchange this card under Platinum Centurion lounges post 2023. So please take care of that. And if you exceed more than 2 domestic lounges, you will be charged some sort of money. So be careful on that part as well. Now, the common factor which people ask me about this particular card is how can we get a, let's say, waiver. My experience says if you spend 3 lakhs and above within 60 days or maybe within 50 days, you have all the chances to spend and even get a complete waiver. Number 1. Number 2, if you negotiate with them and if you want to close this card, if you just say for the sake of saying, they can even give you 15 to 20,000 MR point, which is not a bad deal because the fees of Platinum travel is just 5k. And if you have 15,000 reward points, you can have half of the value under Taj and your paisa is vasool. So all in all, if you listen to me and mind my observation, this is an incredible credit card to have within the house of American Express, and I highly recommend everyone to go and grab this card for 2 reasons. Number 1, it's a most value back in Amex. Number 2, you can also get 8,000 MR points when you refer people from your card. And in case if you're looking to maximize it, I have my loyalty program called Amex Referral at 89, which will end up giving you a lot of MR points throughout the year. If you have a question, write to me. If you have any other thing which you want to share, let me know. Subscribe and you take care.